Ahoy hoy! Straw from the Valhammer here, bringing you an unboxing sort of thing. Now, as you may know, I'm doing some Mordheim thingy, Verotwood crossover type thing. I was looking at the old Mordheim map, and I realised there was a section called the Moot. And I realised that I didn't actually own any Halflings. So, crawling about online to try and find some Halflings I would like. And a mate of mine, Brian, hi Brian, up at empiregamesstore.co.uk, said, what about the Mantic ones? He said that because he knows as soon as you say the word Mantic, my eyes roll. As I'm just not a fan of the stuff. But then again, that's because I was messing around with the earlier Mantic stuff, and there was that weird plastic blur. And he goes, no, they've changed they've changed so much over the last few years. Now really, really good. So I'm like, I said, well, go on in. So, his kind generosity sent me a couple of boxes to have a look at. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little look at them and we'll throw one together and see what we think. Makes sense, doesn't it? So we've got the Halfling Stalwart battle group and the Halfling Poacher battle group. Okay, yeah, so the Stalwarts are your Halflings with plate mail. Come on. And your Poachers are your ones with bows, which is what I wanted. So you get 10 of those in each box, but you also get 5 Poachers or 5 Stalwarts on battle dogs. So let's just crack this open. Okay. Isn't that a bit of extra packaging there? Do you really need an extra inner sleeve? Anywho, so you get bases, they'll be getting thrown away. I don't like square bases. How do I feel about the old world? Don't care. Do not care. Some of the miniatures will be nice, but I will not be going back to playing rank and file systems. I don't like them. What about Kings of War? No, I don't like rank and file. Too much for my little brain to cope with. So in here, you get all of your little resiny extra bits. So we've got some lances, some hand weapons. Ooh, bendy bent. Ugh. Lances. There's your 5 lances. There should be your 5 hand weapons. A bit more actually. There's a snap there. That one's snapped. There's the sword. Broken. That's one of the problems with resin, I guess. The shields are quite nice, to be fair. And the helmets are really cool. I really like those. As I said, shields, helmets, and so they're the Stalwart add-on bits to your plastics. So I presume that this is your average your general purpose plastic set. So, doggos. Okay, I'll tell you what, that's nice looking plastics. I'm not seeing much to clean up on that. That's quite nice. Okay, so what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doggos. Again with different armoured heads on the dogs, which is nice. And then you get, so then you get your heads, a whole bunch of different heads for your halflings. Shields, hand weapons, and then on the other sprue you get your riders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other rider then? 5, there he is. And other hand weapons. Oh, there's a couple of rifles. rifles, spears. So I'm presuming that that's going to be the same as in the poachers, except for the resin bits will be the poachery bits, I presume. So again, let's just pull this out if we can. Oh, come on. So what I'm interested in seeing is this pack. Yeah, so both the packs are the same, and it's all your extra pieces to make your regiments different are Bosch, all in this resin. So plenty of bows. I'm just seeing everything is broken. Nice heads. Again, I like the heads. Variation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different heads. So you can mix and match those with your other ones. And your bows and your quivers and your hands that are releasing arrows and hands with arrows. Now they're okay. None of those are bent or snapped, so that's good. So those will be your 2 piles of gubbins. Depending on what you wanna do with your halflings, and again your sprues, your standard sprues, which have everything else on. So with that in mind, let's just throw one together, see how we feel about it. So what body do we want? Let's go for, let's take this body here. Snippy, snippy, snippy. So what I'm going to do with this one is just make him a pure bog standard halfling. So what, that's a nice little sculpt actually. There's nothing. Mould lines, yeah, we get mould lines, don't we? Everyone gets the mould lines. Just that quick scrape to get rid of it. Just flatten off that bit on the bottom there so he stands properly. Some of the mould lines you don't need to clear up because you don't get to see them. So that's that. Really more screws to mess around with. So body. Let's find a nice little head for him, which isn't on that sprue. So we've got a couple of female ones, we've got females with helmets, we've got males with helmets. Oh, a top hat one, that's quite good. Let's go for, we're going to take this head here because we're going to make him a spearman. So just clean that bit off of the bottom. Okay, so head. Now we need to give him, let's give him a shield, shall we? Let's give him that one. Just clip that out. Oops. Oh, there's a couple of hammers there, that's quite nice. Axes. It's a good mixture. I didn't think there was going to be that much of a mixture of weapons on here, but I stand pleasantly surprised. Just get that bit of guff off of there. Scratches on the shield, I like that. And then we're going to give him a spear. We're going to give him, what spear do we, oh, we like that one, that's a meaty bastard. We're going to give him that one. That's a good looking boar spear, that is. So give him that. I like that, there's a couple of muskets on there, that's going to make things interesting. Again, just trim that extra bit off there, and off there. Do 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 do. There we go. I'm just going to reach under here because somewhere I've got a bag of faces. So I'll be putting these on those. So get the old glue out. Make sure this is going to go on nicely. Splooge. Into there, nice and quickly, good joint, yep, glue on that side, and then the dab. Dib dib dab, just to glue the head in. And then last but not least, we'll just pop him on the base. And then we have ourselves one, where are we? There you are, one little halfling. And I'll tell you what, I've got a resin one over here as well. I think he's from the same range, but he's a very short halfling. Hello, I'm very short. I'm actually quite impressed with that. That will do the job nicely for what I need. I think that's a shame. They could have had a few pouches or bits because the back of the miniature is fairly devoid of anything. But I'm bound to have pouches or bits and pieces in other stuff. But yeah, they will do the job nicely. Would I want a whole army of them? No, no. Although I do like the Shield Maiden Warriors, I might have to pick up a box of those. But yeah, those are, I'm pleasantly surprised with those. So we've got 2 hand picks, a load of spears, rifles, and then you'll have all of your bows and your poachery bits. So I'll have a couple of those with their hoods and masks for my warband, and then I'll have a leader who will be with all the big armour. So yeah, actually I'm actually quite impressed with that. Come on, get me, you buggers! So yeah, and then I said you've got the dog riders. So yeah, they're quite good. I quite like those. Yeah. Hello, I'm a little halfling. I'm very small. Yeah. Definitely got that cheeky look on the faces, which is what you want from halflings. But yeah, so again, thanks to Brian up at Empire Game Store. Go give him a check. For getting these to me. I might have to order some more for him now. Damn you all! Well done, Mantic, actually, for upping your game from all those years ago. I think it's because I got a dodgy box of Dead Zone when it first came out, and the plastics were that really weird stuff you had to use super glue for. Ooh. But no, that's okay. I quite like those. I'll stick some of these other ones together with the resin, and you'll see them on my Mordheim game at some point. So, as usual, drop your comments down below. And as always, usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you liked it, or subscribe. If you don't like it, no one subscribe. You don't have to like and subscribe. We would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay hammered.